Oh my gosh! We are bunnies, guys. Transformation Thursday.
Did you guys know I was born on Easter Sunday, Resurrection Sunday?
So cool, right?
Fun fact.
Fun fact. Remember that because we might quiz y'all later.
Yes, that's a good idea.
It is a good idea. Well, we are really excited that you're here. So today it is 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We are in the Blush Blitza studio hanging out at the A&O.
Yes.
And we're excited to introduce you to one of our girlfriends.
We are so super stoked to introduce you to somebody. But first, let's introduce ourselves.
Yes. Y'all are like, who are y'all? Now, we know we uber famous, but, you might be the new day of getting introduced to us. So I am Amber Likens, and I'm a beauty educator, and I have a YouTube channel, and I love showing up and creating super dope content. And I help beauty bosses level up in their business and in their life. And it is the bomb. And I get to work alongside one of my besties, Olivia.
What's up? Hey, guys. My name is Olivia Hayward, and I am, known as the creative genius, everyone's favorite brand coach. I really help women. I teach women how to build a foundation so they can stand out online. And I'm also a pretty dope hand maker, jewelry maker, and hand picker.
We had on hand picked earlier.
Oh, both of these are handmade.
These are handmade. Yeah. So cute, right? I love them.
A little sparkle at the top.
Yes.
So yes.
Well, this is an entrepreneur show. I feel like I did like the bunny. Like, this is an entrepreneur. It's dumb. Ooh. What? That looked like Wendy Williams for 2 seconds.
Okay. What did she say?
I literally don't even know what she says.
How you doing?
I just know the hands. But this is an entrepreneur show where we inspire and we equip you, and we are along your business journey. And we have been for the last 10 weeks working with 12 amazing women in the Ready, Set, Record program, the Mastermind. One of our ladies that has just launched a channel, we are going to introduce you to her. She is right here. Her name is Charlotte.
Oh my gosh, it's so fun to be here with you all. And I saw your bunny ears and I thought, hey, I can't show up not looking fun.
I know.
Oh my goodness. Hello. Thank you for having me on here today. It's so fun.
I know.
We're really excited that you're here. So tell us, you are in California right now.
I am, girlfriend. It is 8 a.m. my time. Yep.
You look good for 8 o'clock. Look at
that. Hey, gosh, these you got to have some little hydrogel eye patches when you get up at 5.
Yes.
Or you go to bed when you go to bed at 3 and get up at 5. Not really.
Listen, it's not even a lot, and because your eyes, they just look so insanely puffy, and you have to have a quick relief, and those definitely do the job. So Charlotte, we're so happy that you're here, and those that are tuning in right now, Olivia is going to show you right now how to share this live stream.
Yeah, so Charlotte, you can go ahead and share while I'm talking about this, but go ahead and share to your page. But you're just going to go right here. If you see us on your screen, right here, you're just going to go in. And there's a little button and it's going to say share. And you can share this to your story. You can share this to your page, to a group that you may have. But what this is going to allow us to do is just find more people to tune in and find Charlotte's channel and all the things. So
yes. Yep. And one thing that I think all the time about sharing is if a friend's like, where do you shop? Where's your favorite coffee? Or, hey, what shows are you watching right now? What do you tune in on YouTube? You immediately start sharing things that you absolutely love. So something that we do right here is we are empowering other women all the time. We're not leaving the men out, but it's a girl thing. Okay. And so we just really empower one another to show up before you're ready. But tell your friends what you're tuning into, because if it's inspiring you, if it's helping you, equipping you in any shape or form, then you want to do the same thing. And the A&O channel is really what that's about, because we are helping you and giving you advice on all things business related, entrepreneur lifestyle. So Charlotte right here, I have got to ask you some amazing questions because we've been working closely for 10 weeks, right? So we've been in classes together, strategizing together, branding together, all of that. So Charlotte, tell us really like you're in the mastermind, right? And some people don't even know what it is, but why did you choose the mastermind program? So tell us about that.
All right. Okay. So, I wanted to do what you've been doing, Amber. I wanted to do that for about 3 years when I found you on YouTube, because I found Amber on YouTube. It was so cool. And I got to binge watch your channel. I learned so much from you. And so I'm in this stage of life where the learning curve is a little bit harder for me. And, I just couldn't pull it all together. I didn't have the confidence. I mean, I had part of the confidence, but not all of it. And I also wish I wasn't so much of a perfectionist, but I want to look good, right? I want to be professional. And so I wasn't really going to do anything if I couldn't do it right. And so, when you guys, I was waiting for you all to make this. I needed you, and when you guys came out with that program, I had just paid off my credit card too, but that was helpful. But anyway, I was ready for it, and it was just perfect timing. So yeah, I needed some help.
Yeah.
Yes, I think that's the important part about being in a group like this or whatever in the mastermind, is that not only one of the things that we wanted to make sure, it was on our top priority, is not only that we were there to help you, but you were surrounded around people to help you, right? Because it's one thing to have one person that you have to kind of lean on all the time to help you with something, but we're building a community of women that are knowledgeable about creating videos for their business. And so that's the fun part about it. It's like, now you are in a community. Like, you don't have us. Like, somebody might learn something before you, and we have built a community that everybody can really pour into each other and really help each other grow. So that's one of my favorite parts about it too.
Yeah. Yep.
For
so
sure.
Like what you do on your YouTube channel. And why YouTube? Because there's a lot of things that you could do with your video content. So why do you choose to be on like one of the biggest platforms across the world?
I know, it's 1.5 billion people on that platform. Yes. So why do people want to watch you?
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm hoping people want to watch me. And one thing I learned about in the mastermind was that we really need to niche down our market. And, basically what I do believe women like help. I know that when I go to a store to buy something, sometimes women don't want help, like leave me alone. But there's other times, you want help, like, either you're in a hurry or you're like, hey, I want your advice. And so I really do feel that women in my stage of life, which is, I'm in my mid 50s now, and there's a lot of change going on, and I'm finding myself in the middle of a lot of change. And I figure if I'm struggling with some things on, we're also our own worst critic, right? Like, we are so hard on ourselves. And I just want women to embrace their beauty. I mean, we really are truly beautiful, each and every one of us. And I just want to help women grow in confidence, to feel beautiful where they're at. Maybe a few things, and then women need to learn a few things, like we're always learning. I like to say we're never too old to learn, and we're never too young to teach. I mean,
yes, that's
good.
Yeah,
that's my own quote. I just came up with that yesterday.
Oh, wow. Well, good thing this is recorded. We'll never forget it. We'll be like, what did we say? What did Charlotte say? Yeah. It's really
one reason I said that was because on my YouTube channel, I did a collaboration video with a 17-year-old, and her name's Olivia, and she's precious. I call her Miss Olivia because that's truly, what she is. And she and I met through a nonprofit that I'm involved in called Seroptimus. Her mom and I are involved in this women's club together. And she was a speaker for our high school girls program that we have called Dream It, Be It. And she came in and did a segment on self-care. Well, this was back in the fall, and I was blown away by her presentation. First of all, her calm demeanor, she's calming and soothing, kind of like Jatea Jones.
Yeah.
Her content was amazing. And I'm like, girl, you're 17, and I she helped me so much. So I shared her with the world in my channel. She's on there. And, you know, if you take the time to watch, I promise you'll be truly blessed and you'll learn something. And so that's why you're never too young to teach and you're never too old to learn.
Yeah, you know what I take from that is that some women, when they're older, they're like, I'm like, what am I going to teach them? I have experience and knowledge, but like, I'm too old to even learn these new things. But that's not true, because what you do know and what you have really, I guess, evolved with over life is going to help so many people. But then these young girls or even men that are out there really with all this expertise and knowledge and quick fingers and doing all the things because they're so quick to catch on, they're relatable also, right? It's just, she's 17 and you're mid-50s, like, and you learned a lot from her.
Yep.
That is really inspiring, actually.
Yeah.
I love
it's so important to not only be able to glean from the younger girls, but be a mentor to them as well. One of the things that I love to do is I just did last week, I think, is I went into a nonprofit organization. It is a school, and I helped 12 girls kind of do a skincare regimen and get makeup. And I'm currently raising money to get them their own skincare and makeup. But the things that they text me after I left there, the things that they said when I was there, it was just, you know, even just the head of school, her telling me like how they felt after I left. It's just very impactful. And someone actually messaged me, someone who donated. She was like, they might not remember what you said, but they will remember the feeling that they had during that time. I think, I can't remember. I don't want to quote the wrong person, but she messaged me that she donated and she texted me that. And I was like, yes, that is so true. You remember how people make you feel.
That is so awesome. I love that.
Organizations you're a part of. Tell us more about that, and will you share that on your channel?
Yeah. What was that, Amber? I'm sorry.
Organizations that you're a part of.
Oh,
I'm curious, like more about that, and will you be sharing a lot of that on your channel?
You know, basically the organization I'm involved with, a lot of people may not have heard of it, and some may. It's a weird name. It's called Soroptimist, and it's kind of like sorority and optimist, but it's a 100-year-old service club, you know, that's been around 100 years. And it was, it's all about empowering women and girls. And it's all about making sure we really believe in that economic empowerment. It really helps if you're educated. And so education is a big piece of it. But, I will be basically in my channel. What I want to encourage people to do is just, I just felt blessed when I found Soroptimist. Like, I knew immediately that it was the right fit for me. Well, there's something out there for you all, like Olivia finding that group to plug into and bless those 12 girls. She has a talent. She can teach skincare and makeup, right? And you can make jewelry and you can do a lot of things, Olivia, but like, you're sharing your talents and your gifts with someone else. And that to me makes a woman beautiful, like you're pouring into somebody else. And so my channel is going to be basically, my goal is to have 2 videos per week, and the one video will be skincare solutions, for women, and then the other video will be could be guest speakers that I have on, like Miss Olivia. Could be topics related to confidence building. It's going to be a variety of things, focusing on ideas to inspire you to go out and give back. And, like one example is like one lady in my community that I love recently got involved with soup for seniors. Well, that's a beautiful thing. And it's a neat idea. Maybe someone can take that idea and start it in their own community, or maybe there is that, there's just little ways we can all help. And so I just want to be that. I just want to inspire people to think outside themselves and realize that that's a beautiful thing.
Yes. Yeah.
That's so good.
They're going to learn a lot from your channel, and because people want to do stuff, they just don't know, like, how do I get involved? And you're going to really give that.
Give them ideas, give them, things that they can do. And I think that's very important, because if people don't have the opportunity, a lot of times people don't do stuff just because they don't know that it's available. They don't know that there's an opportunity out there. I know prior to me volunteering with the school, I didn't know anything about it either, but I went to a church, Elevation Church, and one of the things that they do, they have outreach partners, and they plug, people into organizations. And that's like brilliant, right? Because it's like, I didn't even know it was a thing, but now you know it's a thing. It could be something right down the street from you.
Yeah.
Many times from the church interview, introducing me to this organization, I ended up volunteering there. Then I ended up working there for 3 years. And then now I don't work there any longer, but I still go back. I'm committed to the growth of the school and the girls, and I love them. So I miss them dearly. Hadn't seen them in 9 months until I went the other day, and I was like, oh my gosh, like they've gotten bigger and all the things. So it's just like, oh my gosh, you're so tall now. So, but it's the thing that you have to introduce people to the opportunity, right? And so I think by you sharing more about that on your channel, it's going to be great. You're going to open up a lot of people to like, I never thought about that. Even if you share things that you do in your organization or things that you guys are doing in the community, sharing those things, like maybe they're not with the organization, but it's something that they can just do alone or by themselves, or get a group of friends to do it with. I'm sure you'll be sharing all types of knowledge about that. So I'm excited to watch your channel. I think it's going to be phenomenal. And Charlotte is so easy to watch, though.
Yeah, she's very calm, and she's mid-50s, but she don't even look it.
Yeah,
and I don't even actually know what mid-50s looks like. You know what I mean? I find that it's just
not Charlotte.
It's not Charlotte. We got your hype girl over here. So if y'all like, who's Courage? She right here. Y'all know Courage too. She's uber famous. But we really it's not even things that we're just like, oh, we just want to hype you up, but it's really truly how we feel about the people, and you've got to go to Charlotte's channel because you're going to grab so much there. So I want to go ahead and share that right now in the description. You're going to be able to check that out, but also it's right here popping across the screen. So there's a short link, Charlotte sub now. Go ahead and do that. And we are giving away $900 in cash tonight. We're doing this amazing drawing. So in the description, you can dig into that description. That's something you're going to hear Charlotte, Olivia, I say, any of our girls on their channels, it's like, get in the descriptions, because that is where it all happens. And that's where all the links are, so you don't miss out on anything. But enter to win it. It's so good. We have had a lot of donations come in for giveaways. Our company, the A&O company, is giving away cash. Lots of amazing things are coming in today, but $900. I'm like, wow, this is crazy. So everybody's going to be able to win a bunch of little things. I say little, but it's cash, honey.
I know. Cash money.
Yeah. And then we'll connect with
like that.
I know. It's great. Listen. I got a Starbucks gift card the other day. I got a Home Goods gift card. All these things, and I'm like, oh, I'm excited. What do I need? Yeah, we're at 900.
I'm in 400.
Woo! We're giving $1,000 away. The church, oh my gosh, Dose of Courage just dropped, and just bombshell, mic drop,
mic drop.
$100.
Wow, did not
That's
expect
crazy.
that.
Thank you, Dose of Courage. Y'all are going to meet Courage today. Yeah, Courage. You know what? No, that's a lie. There is called a thing that's called FOMO. Courage does not have FOMO. She has JOMO. She says joy of missing out. She's like, it's fine. I'm having joy over here in my home.
By myself.
Yeah, go ahead.
At home.
Yeah. So go ahead and subscribe to Charlotte's channel. She has dropped some amazing things. You can binge watch, check out all that she's about, really dig into understanding more of what she does. And she's going to teach you really how to get your whole regimen together for like that mid-moderate age of women that you're like, I don't know what to do. Changing too much. You can't keep up, right? And you're going to really help them with that. I think that's amazing.
I have a question for Charlotte. So a part of Charlotte's branding is pretty on purpose. Can you tell us a little bit more about what that means to you?
Yeah, I think I kind of addressed it a little bit earlier, but I came up with the saying pop because it's fun, and pop means pretty on purpose. You'll be seeing that anyway. But that has become my tagline because it I want women to feel pretty, and I want them to find their purpose.
Mm-hmm.
And that is exactly what my channel is going to offer each week, is ways to feel a little prettier and ways to grow in purpose. And, I have a mixed audience. I have young people that I love that I know will support my channel. And then of course there is, I'm hoping to encourage women in my age group. And I have just found, just like Kate earlier, we're in the same stage of life. And, women really can feel kind of lost. We pour so much into our kids. We're the taxi driver. Like Kate said, we do everything for our kids. And then, if we're blessed to be a stay-at-home mom or something, and we've poured our life into making their lunch and taking them here and taking them there, like, all that stuff. Then when they're gone, it's like, what am I going to do? And that's a really great time of your life to really evaluate, first of all, you may have some hidden talents that you've stuffed away.
That's true. Yeah.
That you want to get back out. Maybe you want to get back into knitting, or learn to knit. I never learned to knit. Maybe you want to, I don't know, get into golf. There could be all kinds of things that you want to start doing, but at the same time, living with giving back, So,
yeah. Yeah, I'm glad that you broke the pop, like what that really means, and dug more into that, because that is your tagline. And every time I watch your channel, I'm like, pretty on purpose. Like, how you do? Like, what just happened? Oh, pop.
Oh, I was like, you were like,
literally scared me. Yeah, I was
That's
like,
so
oh,
cute.
The broadcast.
Anyway, I don't have a lot of content on there yet, but the little bit that I do is going to grow. And each week, like I said, I'm committed to bringing it. So I feel confident now that I can bring that content after this program. One of the big pieces for me, with this whole mastermind program that I'm really thankful for, and it's still a work in progress, but the piece that was really missing for me was how to look good, like meaning the brand part. And Olivia, you're just the brains behind the brand, and I've learned a lot that way, and I'm still learning, and it's a little hard for me. It's a lot younger. It's a lot easier for the younger girls, but boy, I have learned, I love learning. So that helps. I was not afraid to embrace that.
Yeah.
It was great to find some new apps. Like I got introduced to Canva. Well, that opens your world to wonderful things on branding. And then, having Olivia, brand me, and her and I talk about my colors, what I like. You can tell I like pink and I like sparkly. And she made me look good, so that was something I knew I could not do. So that was really helpful to me. And that alone, that right there gives someone confidence. We may not know what to do with everything, but it's a work in progress and we figure it out, but at least we kind of look branded. So that
comes along with, really, I know you said earlier that you don't have a ton of content on your channel. Well, that comes along with just the doing. So now we've laid a foundation out. And so I told all the girls yesterday or the other day, Tuesday on our last call, is that, we all get anxious, like, oh my gosh, I have to have all this stuff. But I told them, I'm like, guys, nobody, I don't know, not one channel I ever watched that their first video is going to look like y'all's. Like nobody. Like none. I've never seen it. I go and look at old people's channels and they don't have an intro. This looking foggy.
So true.
They don't have anything. So I think the mere fact that you guys even invested in yourselves and made the decision, had the confidence to say, you know what, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get this help that I need. And then we were like,
in yourself.
And we were like, okay, well, we didn't start out like this, but since we know all the things now, we're going to help them start out better than we started out. So you're going to grow. You're going to get better. Your brand is going to evolve. One of the things that I taught them in our branding sessions is that a lot of times people think, yes, brand identity is great. Your colors, your fonts, your logos, all of that stuff is great. It's great to have. It's going to make you look polished. But this is the key to it. Your brand is more than that. It's how people feel when they encounter you, when you're speaking to them, when they on your channel, when they're in your space, how you make them feel, how you make them, what are you teaching them? How are you adding value to your life, to their life? That's part of your branding. People come to us, they come to Amber's channel because a part of her brand is that she's a beauty educator and she is going to teach them how to do something, whether it's pick out an outfit, make over a room, do their, pick out what foundation they should wear, skincare, anything. They know that they're gonna, everything that she's talking about is beautifying your life.
Beautifying your life. I like that. All the phrases today, Charlotte. You know, look how
so it's like, they know that that's a part of her brand, right? So that's what I hope all of you guys walk away with, is that, yes, you're going to walk out, you're going to look pretty. We want you to look aesthetically pleasing online, but really knowing who you're speaking to and really solidifying your brand. And I think that comes over time, but hopefully you guys got a great foundation from the Ready, Set, Record Mastermind, so that now that when you guys go out into the world of the interwebs, y'all are like, putting a stamp down. Right. Yep. People are going to know, like, okay, when I watch Charlotte, I know I'm going to get something great from her, or I'm going to be entertained because you're pretty funny too.
She is so funny. It is so soothing to watch you, though. I really do enjoy it. And it's just sweet, right? It's just sweet. And I'm like, and then you just set up your phone. That's the thing I love about YouTube, to be honest with you. It's not that I'm learning something too. I feel very inspired. And then I learned a thing, right? And then I am entertained. Like, you're really hitting all the elements. And so I feel like my emotions are like this watching you, and I love it. And I'm smiling. When you watch stuff, do you ever sit and just like start laughing or smiling watching it, and you're like, oh, it's so good. It's great. That's a really, really amazing channel. I feel like we are very spoiled because we've got to know Charlotte so well over this time, but y'all are really going to start connecting and having that experience with her and learning how to kind of get plugged in, and how y'all can do some collabs and all that together too. It's going to be super cool. So
yes.
I just want to say one thing too, really quick. What's so fun about all of this is when I found you, Amber, 3 years ago, and I remember I was sick. Like, I'm never sick, but I remember being sick, and I was binge watching because I was sick, and I was like, oh, this girl's really good. And then, by the time I was done watching a lot of your stuff, I was like, I know her. And then I was like, she's my friend. And that's what, you also, you're so wonderful, and you are my friend. And it's just, I didn't know you weren't my friend 3 years ago, but I have met so many new friends through this community. And like you all said in the beginning, how it is a community, I feel super supported. Like, I have some new best friends. It's crazy. I have met some really supportive people. And then when we're stuck and we have a question, of course, Amber and Olivia know the answers more than anybody, but they can't, the other ladies have a chance to pop in and help us too. And just a team effort,
Yes.
So I feel, I feel really supported that way. And we're just all here for each other. But I have to say, blessings of new friendships have come out of this. And that's really big. I'm blessed to know you all. I'm blessed to know the new girls in the group. I felt like I knew you already. But,
yeah.
Yep. Charlotte's heading up game night. We're like, oh, games.
Oh, yeah. Right?
That's so good. It's going to be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We can't wait for that.
Yeah.
We're going to have a St. Patty's Day game night. I've got it all planned. I've even got wait a minute. Wait for it. Okay, hang on. We're going to have a game night around of course, in March sometime. I've got my wine glass ready. It'll light up for us. Anyway, we're going to have fun. What was that?
Dark cup?
What was that?
Does it glow in the dark also, the cup?
Oh, yes, it glows in the dark, of course. It's so funny. It's some drug company, like, paraphernalia. It's like rubber. I don't know. It came home with my husband and I took it.
I love it.
Oh my gosh, whatever. But we do have fun and it's great. So
yeah, well, Charlotte turned us on to this amazing mug and you're actually drinking out of it too.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Can I mention one thing about this real quick? This is another thing, part of my channel. Okay, so this coffee mug, I just love. Isn't it cute? Oh my gosh! First of all, cheetah lips, you've got to love that. it's got this name on the top. I don't know if you can see it, but it's called Cause.
Yep.
And CAUS, not the E on the end, Cause. And it's a company that when you purchase things from them, it goes towards a good cause, kind of like what Olivia was doing with the makeup with the girls. So this particular cup that I bought was attached to human trafficking prevention, and all the money that goes anytime someone buys this cup, all the a majority of the proceeds are donated back, I think 100% actually. So it keeps your coffee hot for 4 hours. I mean, you gotta love that.
Yeah, I definitely love that.
It's like my favorite cup. I got it for my sister for her birthday, but I love finding things like this, and I'll share little tips like this on my channel. Because this is a cup with cause. Yep. And then, I'll be asking for feedback all the time. Give me comments, tell me what you guys have and love and are using, or where do you serve in your community? Give me ideas so I can share them. Maybe I'll bring somebody on and interview them, because I love to spotlight and feature people.
Love that.
I want to be on there.
Yeah.
Interview me on your channel.
I love it. That is so awesome.
That's amazing. Yeah. And that's the thing. You don't know about things. We never heard about calls until Charlotte brought it up to us weeks ago. I think it was the beginning of the program. And it was like, oh my gosh, that is an amazing thing. But these are things you don't know until you really do start to connect and subscribe to these women's channel, because they're going to really enlighten you and open up the door to so many things that you weren't aware of.
Yeah. And they already say that on YouTube, on that platform, people learn so much about new products and new services. So that is a place, I've learned about so many new products, new services, new things on YouTube. So people are on YouTube and they are consuming information. So it's great that you are, building a platform that you're, talking about cause and giving back and serving in your communities. So I think people need to know this stuff. It's going to be super impactful. I literally cannot wait till you grow and just blow up. And we're like, Charlotte, I'm going to be texting you. She's going to be like, I'm too busy for you.
Yeah, she'll be like, my assistant's going to call you back. I'm like, oh, now we're doing that. Great. It's so good. Charlotte's amazing. Thank you for being here. The way to enter to this giveaway is first subscribe to Charlotte's channel. You can see that right here. Comment below in her comments, and she asks you questions, and just engage with that, right? That is the way. We can't take the social out of this social media platform, you guys. So have conversation and comment below. In the description, every hour you will see the women that will be introduced to you all day today up until 9 to 10 o'clock tonight. So be right here on YouTube and Facebook and do the same thing to their channels. Subscribe and comment. And then enter to win, because there is $1,000 being given away today. We need to update it. We'll update it on the ticker across the bottom. But the only way to do it is to get in the drawing, and it is right here, enter to win, and you will see the bit.ly/ANO giveaway, and then it has simple instructions. You just fill it out and boom.
Answer.
Yep, it's so good. So we're excited to bless some people today, as we have been blessed, and we love giving back. So thank you to everybody that supported the giveaway, and we are so happy that you were here today. And Charlotte, thank you, early in California, that West Coast time, for getting up with us today. And we're so excited about your future.
We're so excited. Let's tell them about who they missed so far.
Oh yeah. Okay. You want to go ahead right now. The replay of Kate's, she was at 9 a.m. today. So right here is Kate's channel. Go check out her channel and go watch her. Kate is about money and makeup, and she blew our mind today about some financial decisions that we need to be making, just to be prepared. And it was phenomenal. So go check that out. These replays are really good clip. It's about 30-35 minutes. So it's a real quick, easy watch and listen, because it's an easy conversation.
Yeah.
So go check out Kate's channel as well. And she's one of the 12 Ready, Set, Record Mastermind women. And if you want to think about being in the mastermind, in the description again is all the details. So set up a call and you can have a conversation with me and Olivia tomorrow. We're having all day phone calls set up. so you can figure out if this is the right program for you and you want us to be a part of this and alongside with you.
Yes. Thank you, Charlotte, for spending time with us this morning. We cannot wait to, just see everything that God's going to do on your platform. So,
You're right.
Thank you. Thanks, ladies. Love you.
Love you, girl. We'll see y'all in the next little while. Okay.
Charlotte.
Bye.
Bye.